Good evening. Welcome to Recovering Perfectionist Mama, Grace in Progress. My name is Buffy. I'm a women's lifestyle creator. If you haven't watched one of our podcasts before, I'm a women's lifestyle creator on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, covering topics such as marriage and child rearing, as well as mental health, fitness and nutrition, biohacking, cycle syncing, topics that concern women such as self-empowerment, self-improvement, mental health, fitness, the whole gambit. So today we're going to be talking about the non-caffeine energy blueprint, how moms rebuild real energy without burnout. And burnout is a common theme among a lot of women who are juggling multiple plates at once. So essentially, women reach for caffeine because they need a quick boost from the exhaustion, from the overwhelm, and their body is begging for regulation, minerals, real patterns, and nervous system repair, not stimulants. You're not broken. Your energy system is overdrawn. Like when you go to the bank and the bank says you have no money to withdraw, you are overdrawn, right? As my grandmother would say, you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that is not a sustainable system. Let's talk about the biology of mom exhaustion. This is the breakdown. Cortisol rhythm disruption. If you have issues with stress, your body is spiking cortisol. Cortisol has a lot of not fun side effects. One of those is potential gaining weight in the abdominal region, as well as craving fat and sweets and all those things, which continue to just make you want to crave more and more and more and more. It's almost like the idea that you're craving some sort of comfort. There's also the lack of parasympathetic activation. Chronic microstressors, it's almost like death by 1,000 cuts, right? 1,000 paper cuts, if you think about it like that. Sensory overload, depending on how many kids you have, how many things going on, it's literally like you are running on a treadmill and people are throwing things at you, right? If you're a mom, you know, right? As well as decision fatigue. There's always so much to think about, so much to do, so many things that is running through your head, like the emotional load and all of that stuff going on as well. This all ties to the nervous system burnout. So mistake number one, trying to push through. I'm guilty of that. I don't know how many of you are also guilty of that. It's like if I just summon enough strength to be able to just push through this, I'm a person that I like to do the thing that I most dread first so that it's over. I'm also the person who, my husband has made fun of me for this. I used to be the person that I would eat one thing at a time, and I would tend to eat the thing that I liked least first, and I would save the thing that I liked best for last. And the problem with that system, and I no longer do that, but the problem with that system was the fact that you literally almost primed yourself to overeat because you would want to get to the thing that you were saving for last, not recognizing that you might not need to eat all that food or have to eat all the other things before you ate your favorite thing. And he would often, especially when we first started dating, challenge me to eat more than one category, so to speak, at the same time. And that was something that I literally was not willing to do. I didn't like my food to touch. Not like that anymore, but it was just kind of a fun idea of trying to talk about that. So pushing through is never the right strategy. Never the right strategy. Because pushing through, you are already exhausted. You're already overwhelmed. You've already got so much on your plate. Pushing through is only going to make you more exhausted and lead you to potential burnout, which is spiking your cortisol and all sorts of things that aren't even fun. And then your nervous system is going to go into survival mode and your energy is going to shut down and your irritability rises, and then your brain fog increases. So the correct strategy isn't to push through. It's replace push through with pause, reset, and return. Go back. Don't push through because you're pushing through a brick wall. And what do you think is going to happen when you push through a brick wall? That brick wall is going to give you resistance. So mistake number 2, using caffeine as emotional armor. Caffeine masks depletion because it has caffeine in it. It gives you a spike of energy. It doesn't repair it. That depletion is still there. Moms often drink caffeine to stay functional, not energized. Your real strategy should be swap your second caffeine for a hydration plus creatine plus electrolyte ritual, because electrolytes can actually refuel you, rehydrate you. You might be dehydrated from the amount of caffeine that you're having. Have you thought that? And that's definitely a true scenario potentially. Strategy number 1, morning nervous system grounding. This should take about a few minutes. Micro routine, you need light exposure. Number 2, you need 5 slow breaths, which are long exhales. You need 10 to 15 seconds of a cold splash on your face. And 4, you need 1 minute of movement. This lowers morning cortisol spikes and improves all day energy. Let's talk about strategy number 2, the 2-minute sensory reset. For overstimulation, noise, mess, chaos, turn your body away from the stimulus, number 1. Number 2, relax your jaw and drop your shoulders. Number 3, slow exhale, twice as long. Say internally, I'm safe, I can reset. This calms the vagus nerve immediately. Strategy number 3, triple fuel system of real energy. Energy comes from electrolytes for hydration and nerve conduction. 2, creatine for ATP brain energy. 3, protein to stabilize energy dips. Moms can build a simple morning routine using 1 or 2 of these. You don't have to overhaul everything. Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't have to overhaul and put more stress on your system if you're already dealing with cortisol spikes and all that, and overwhelm and stress and just feeling like you're, getting tics or you're just stressed, right? Totally understand that. Strategy number 4, the 3-3-3 afternoon routine. When the 2 to 4 p.m. crash hits, and we all know most of us have that, you're going to have 3 minutes of sunlight or window exposure. You're going to have 3 minutes of stretching and 3 deep breaths. This resets your nervous system and your energy cycle. No phone, no caffeine, just reset and continue on your way. Strategy number 5, reducing invisible stressors. You as a mom can list your tiny drains, the clutter corner, the unmade decision, the text they keep forgetting to reply to, the 3 tasks always move to tomorrow, then eliminate 1 per day. You'll be done on that list in 4 days. Small wins restore your energy. Let's talk about strategy number 6, emotional boundaries for energy protection. Teach the phrase. Ready? I'm going to teach you this phrase. Let me think on that and get back to you. It's something simple. It's not rude. It's not impolite. It's not being nasty to anyone. It's just saying, I need some time to process this and decide what I want to do with this. It's not a slight to you. It's not negative to you. It's just, we need to figure this out. I need to figure this out. This stops an instant yes that you might later regret, or you might end up having to cancel because you said the yes too soon and you didn't realize that you had a conflict, a scheduling conflict. Prevents overloading and protects mental bandwidth. Strategy number 7, the evening unwind ritual. To prevent midnight mental spirals, brain dump, which is essentially write down everything that's stressing you out at this point, light stretching, and screens off 15 minutes earlier. Let's talk about strategy number 8, the 1 energy anchor rule. Pick 1 thing each day that regulates your system, not all 8. So examples of that would be an evening ritual, hydration, sunlight, 1 nourishing meal, or movement break. Energy rebuilds from consistency, not perfection. Listen to this recovering perfectionist mama and know that perfection is not the answer to anything. It is a coping mechanism is what it is. Does not make us feel safer, even though it's a false security blanket, is exactly what it is. So you don't need more caffeine. We know that. We don't need more caffeine. You need more support, more oxygen, more regulation, more nourishment, and more permission to pause. You're not failing. Your energy isn't broken. Your nervous system just wants to come home. I invite you today, your call to action, to pick one strategy this week and comment below on which one that you chose and why. And for extra credit, if you would like to say after you've had that week, how it ended up going, you want to come back to the podcast page and share the strategy you chose and how it ended up working. I would be happy to hear an update and support you and root you on. So, if coffee hasn't helped in months, your energy problem isn't caffeine. It's your nervous system. And today, we talked about how to fix that. Screenshot this episode and tag me with the strategy you're trying this week. I'd love to cheer you on. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you come back and see us again soon. Bye-bye.